In this episode, we will explore the top 10 best Caribbean islands to visit. The Caribbean islands are a popular destination for travelers from all over the world. People visit them for different reasons, be it beaches or attractions such as snorkeling and diving. For those who want to enjoy retirement and explore the Caribbean, buying a house in one of the Caribbean islands may be a perfect option. While the living costs here are lower than in Europe and North America, most islands offer a vibrant lifestyle. If you're looking to head to the Caribbean, these are the top Caribbean islands to visit. Number 1. Jamaica. Start your journey on Jamaica's north coast, where pristine white sands line the coast from the stretches of 7 Mile Beach, past Negril Cliffs to Montego Bay. The beaches are home to luxury resorts and amazing restaurants. Throughout the Dunn's River Falls, where James Bond Beach meets thick jungles, there are plumes of swaying coconut palms, juniper bushes, mangroves, and tamarind. The mighty Blue Mountains loom in the east, their mountain terrain surrounded by deep green jungle. Jamaican boas swing from the vines, and coffee beans' savory scent fills the air near trade centers. This inland home of the famous Bob Marley has plenty to offer. Tourists will never get bored exploring all that Kingston's rum bars have to provide them with or listening to the master himself with his steel drum Rasta off beats. Montego Bay at nighttime is really fun, and there's great nightlife to be had. As well as jerk chicken, the beach has such a calm and relaxing coastal vibe. Honeymooners can spend hours relaxing on decks or sipping Red Stripe by the sunset. Number 2. Turks and Caicos. The Turks and Caicos are beautiful islands to visit, whether you're looking for sandy beaches or not. There are plenty of scenic spots and other attractions to explore while you're there too. A scattering of over 300 tiny islands in the midst of the Lucayan archipelago, many of the Turks and Caicos are little more than just sandbanks or rugged pillars of rock that rise above the waters of the Caribbean Sea. Cockburn Town might be the capital of Turks and Caicos, but it's Providenciales that attracts all the attention. And you should visit. This small Caribbean island has so much to offer, with its gorgeous beaches, fascinating old carvings, and amazing coral gardens. You would be insane not to holiday here. Turks and Caicos is one of the most stunning places to vacation. Whether you're looking for sandy beaches or not, there are plenty of other things to do while you're there. Take a trip to the National Museum, explore the forests, go on a tour of an old plantation house, or take a dip in the crystal clear water to cool off. Number 3. St. Lucia. St. Lucia is not only a millionaire's playground, but also a traveler's dream. The island nation of St. Lucia is a Caribbean gem with a lot to offer. Stunning beaches, waterfalls and rainforest hikes, world-class resorts and spas, and rich cultural experiences. With many activities available for travelers of all ages and interests, it's no wonder that this island paradise is a favorite Caribbean vacation spot for travelers from all over the world. There are bubbling volcanic springs and mud pools always changing the look of St. Lucia Island. When exploring, there are still jaw-dropping sights in the north of the island. A good example is Reduit Beach with its golden sand and Pigeon Island National Park for its fortresses created by the British during the 7 Years' War. Number 4. Antigua and Barbuda. Separated by a small gap of sky-blue Caribbean Sea in the Leeward Islands, Antigua and Barbuda are two well-rounded twin destinations usually combined on one trip. The capital city, St. John's, is a historic British colonial town with a touch of Caribbean flair. At the same time, the picturesque English harbor is known for its natural beauty and sandy beaches. In St. John's Parish, the small, tight-knit capital of this archipelago, you can find cricket grounds on the horizon as well as bobbing cruise ships. There is never a shortage of casino sounds either from the slap and clicks to high-stakes gambling. The English influence is evident in stone churches on cliffs near the coast and old sugar plantations inland. And then there's Barbuda, a haven for sailors and swimmers in search of absolute seclusion. Number 5. Cuba. Cuba has always been an off-the-beaten-track destination for Caribbean travelers. Their history in the past has made it somewhat turbulent in terms of tourism in the country. However, the loosening up in their political climate in recent years has sent Cuba increasingly towards the off-the-beaten-track territory. The most recent news is a loosening of the restrictions on travel and imports from America. Tourism here is expected to skyrocket with all the new foreign visitors coming in. Cuba is definitely a country that offers a lot to tourists. You can explore the island's history by visiting historical landmarks and museums, visiting Cuban artists' studios, enjoying Cuban musicians' concerts and performances, taking a culinary tour of Havana's food scene, and so much more. A walk around the city on a Sunday afternoon is a great way to experience Malecón firsthand. Here, more people are out of their houses, and sidewalks are packed with pedestrians, which creates an upbeat vibe. All the different people from different backgrounds have one common language: music. You can find some kind of small business on every corner, from antique shops to upscale boutiques. Cuba is more than just its monuments and streets, it's also got some beautiful sights to offer. Beaches at Varadero, ecotourism in Pinar del Rio, and the Vinales Valley, they're all worth seeing. Number 6. Aruba. Aruba shares many things with its Latin American neighbors. The most noticeable of these shared traits is the Mexican shrub, cacti. It is a unique desert island in the Caribbean. It offers a beautiful vacation destination for anyone who wants to get away from it all and relax in paradise. This gem-shaped island in the Caribbean is closer to the mainland than many other blue beach paradise cousins. The 300 days of sun and soothing shorelines for those looking for a break from winter means that there is always a steady stream of snowbirds heading here from the States. They can be seen fishing on Baby Beach, reclining on the sands of Hatikurari, surfing at Arashi's waves and coral reefs like Boca Catalina. Then there's Aruba's dusty desert-like interior, which you can explore with the help of Haystack Mountain's lookouts. If language is your thing, then you'll be happy to hear that the island is one of the few places in the world with a unique fusion of Spanish and Dutch, Creole and Portuguese. Number 7. U.S. Virgin Islands. Known for its remoteness, the U.S. Virgin Islands are a tropical paradise. The U.S. Virgin Islands are a group of islands off the coast of Puerto Rico, and they're a lot different from other Caribbean islands. For one thing, they're American territory. That means you have to take American currency to spend there, and that means that prices for things like food and drink will be different than in the rest of the Caribbean. For all their shimmering sands and aquamarine water, it's not to say they don't have all the incomparable sunsets of the other Caribbean islands. They do. The St. Croix, St. John and St. Thomas trio might be the main draws to the area for yachters, but there are plenty of smaller islands like Water Island. Discover different coves and inlets to explore on your boat ride on Thatch Cay and Hassel Island. A landscape of mangrove forests and more await you at Salt River Bay. Plus, the water is so blue, and the bottom has so many pretty things to see underwater. With everything that the U.S. Virgin Islands have to offer, it definitely makes them a top choice for travelers seeking the sun. Number 8. Dominican Republic. If you're looking for the ultimate island experience, you have to go to the Dominican Republic. Some specific factors set it apart from other resort-like destinations on offer worldwide, making it an irresistible option for people looking to explore. The Dominican Republic has a relaxed atmosphere and a laid-back way of life. It's a Caribbean country with white sand beaches, palm trees, and turquoise waters. It's also a bargain for travelers looking for an island getaway. From the adventures around Cabaret to the history in Santo Domingo and luxury resorts in Punta Cana, the Dominican Republic offers every tourist something to explore. Number 9. The Bahamas. Spanning 470,000 square kilometers in the northwest Atlantic Ocean, the Bahamas connect the Caribbean to coastal America. They are most famously between North Cuba and Bermuda, with just a 13-mile stretch of water separating Nassau from Key West. The British constructed both the Bahamian Parliament and Fort Charlotte, who had to dispel bands of buccaneers and pirates from the shores to do so. The result was a beautiful neoclassic landscape in colonial style, which still stands today. More recently, celebrities have come to the Bahamas, taking up yachts in coves in New Providence and beachfront villas in Paradise Island. A lot of them also go to the famous Atlantis Casino to gamble. This is not a concern though. The Bahamas have something for everyone. Ocean conservationists can go to the reefs of Grand Bahama, beach lovers can find secluded coves of Long Island, sports fish and divers head straight to the coral gardens of Bimini. Number 10. Puerto Rico. Discover the culture and beauty of Puerto Rico at a low cost. Whether it's exploring Old San Juan or seeing nature up close, you can enjoy the island for little money. The capital of San Juan is full of UNESCO-attested monuments and some of the most beautiful beaches in the world. The city is full of rich culture and natural beauty, as well as modern amenities. Go east for Luquillo beaches and frog-spotted forests, or south for ponds with curious cathedrals. Whatever your style of travel, Puerto Rico most likely has something for you. With its diverse landscape, Puerto Rico is a perfect holiday destination for people of all tastes. Whether you're looking for a laid-back beach holiday or an active adventure, Puerto Rico has something to offer. And there you have it, the top 10 best Caribbean islands to visit.
The coronavirus pandemic is hitting our communities hard, on all fronts. And one of the areas taking it the hardest is small business. Restaurants and retail outlets have been forced to either close or change the way they do business.
Hey, thanks for staying open. I really appreciate it.
But like most small businesses, the owners and employees are determined, dedicated, and creative. Residents continue to support our local stores, even if it means changing how we do business.
Over 99% of businesses in the world are small and medium enterprises who created jobs and kept the economy going, who sacrificed everything to make the world a better place. Here's to the small business owners who make our lives better every day.
Hi, my name is Andre from Salona Water Sports. I'm a small boat operator here on Red River Beach, and I don't think I've taken anything more serious in my whole life, especially when it comes to this COVID-19. What we do is we do take people down to the pitons. We're not allowed to put them anywhere on land. We take it very, very serious, in fact, especially when it comes to protecting our beautiful island and our beautiful people of St. Lucia. So first thing what we do when we welcome our customers, the first thing we do is we would use the hand sanitizer to make sure, the hands are clean. The second thing we do, temperature check, and then we would invite them to jump on the boat and go down to the pitons and have a good time with us.
How to clean and disinfect your home if someone has COVID-19. For common areas of the home. Each day, clean and disinfect high-touch surfaces and items. High-touch surfaces include tables, countertops, light switches, doorknobs, and cabinet handles. Put on disposable gloves. First, clean the surface with soap and water. Then, use a household disinfectant. Read the label to see how long you should keep the disinfectant on the surface. Have good airflow and ventilation. Follow instructions about rinsing off chemicals. Be sure to put products where children cannot reach them. To clean electronics, follow the manufacturer's instructions. Or use alcohol-based wipes or spray containing at least 70% alcohol. Wash dishes and utensils with soap and hot water or run them in a dishwasher. For sick areas or rooms of the home. A person who is sick should stay in a separate area or room and use a separate bathroom if possible. Only clean these areas if something gets soiled. This will help limit your contact. Have the person who is sick wear a cloth face covering. A caregiver may also wear a cloth face covering. Dedicate a lined trash can if available. Remove the gloves and wash your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. For more on cleaning and disinfecting your home for COVID-19, visit cdc.gov/coronavirus.
Welcome to St. Lucia, where nothing beats our warmth and hospitality. We promise you an amazing holiday, and we also plan to keep you safe while on the island. While you are here, we do have new rules while out and about. Remember to always wear your mask when in public, in a taxi or on a tour. Stay safe. Play safe.
I'm Avita Turquoise Robinson, also affectionately known as Evie, and I am the creator and founder of Nomadness Travel Tribe. When I get into new relationships with people, I always ask them, what is the one thing that they hold the dearest to them? For me, it's freedom. And as a traveler, that's just like the quintessential example of what freedom looks like, to be able to get on a plane and literally fly. Nomadness is a travel lifestyle brand. It really is a home for the underrepresented in the travel demographic. What I'm most noted for is the Nomadness Travel Tribe, and that's the community that's been bred from the Nomadness brand of over 14,000 members.
3 hours from Miami and 8 from London, is Antigua, the largest island in the nation of Antigua and Barbuda. Whatever time zone you're coming from, the moment you set foot here, you're walking in island time. Christopher Columbus claimed this island for Spain when he sailed past in 1493, but he was in too much of a hurry to stop. Don't go making the same mistake he did, or you'll miss out on some of the best beaches and mellowest vibes the Caribbean has to offer. Antigua's capital is St. John's, built by British traders 150 years after Columbus first rushed by. High on the hill, the big church looks down upon a town of plantation shutters, iron roofs, and colors as bright as our spirit. Mix up a little history and shopping down by the city's quays, where old shop houses have been given new life as cafes, bars, and duty-free boutiques. Take a break from the noonday sun in the cool shade of the old courthouse, now the home of the National Museum. From the days of sugar and slaves to cricketing legends, the story of Antigua is all here to touch and enjoy. Spend a lazy afternoon walking the ramparts of the harbor's fortifications, whose cannons made sure that pirates and other mischief makers stayed well out to sea. When the hustle and bustle of St. John's gets too much, there's a whole island waiting to meet you. Just to the north of St. John's, you'll find Runaway Beach and Dickerson Bay. These beaches have everything a sophisticated beachcomber could need, from the purest sands to some of the finest resorts in all the West Indies. And the sunsets are pretty fine too. On the island's eastern side, spend an hour or two at Betty's Hope, the queen of all Antigua's sugar plantations. The island was once covered with over 100 mills just like this, whose great sails turned slowly in the trade winds, each one crushing up to 200 tons of cane per week. A few miles east from Betty's Hope, feel the power of the trade winds again at Devil's Bridge, a natural arch carved by Atlantic waves pushed all the way from Europe. When it's time for some gentle rhythms, cool off in the sheltered waters of neighboring Long Bay, or let the breeze carry you further around the island to curvaceous beauty spots like Half Moon Bay and Mamora Bay. Sooner or later, you'll wind up at English Harbour, once one of the Royal Navy's most important bases. Today, the prettiest town in the island's south. High-tech yachts have replaced the great ships of old, and the timber and gunpowder stores are now boutique hotels. But the smell of rum and tar still lingers around the Nelson's dockyard, in the windlasses that pulled weary ships ashore for repair, and in the former officers' quarters, which now celebrate the great age of sail. Head up the hill to Clarence House and share the same views that admirals, governors, and visiting royalty once enjoyed. For even bigger views, keep climbing to Shirley Heights. Once a place where lookouts scanned the horizon for prowling ships, today it's the perfect place to catch the breeze. and think about your next swim. From English Harbour back to St. John's, it's just one perfect beach after another. Pigeons Point Beach is alive with local laughter. Carlisle Beach comes straight from a dream. Turner's Beach is as calm as the sea can be. And Valley Church Beach is like warm medicine for the soul. Some say there are 365 beaches in Antigua, one for each day of the year, but you won't see every beach. Don't even try. Just take it easy. Because the slower you move, the better you feel. And Antigua is all about feeling good. For thousands of years, Antiguans have called this island Waladli, which means our place. So come set your mind to island time and make it your place too.